So here we are going to add other users. In order to give proper permissions to other users, we need to first add them to the server with their own accounts. So here's how we're going to do this. We're going to go into the Start menu and then Settings. From Settings, you go into Accounts. We'll do Family and Other Users. And then you can add a family member or add someone else to this PC. As you can see, I've added a local admin and a standard user. What we had to do is add someone else to this PC. You'll say that you don't have this person's sign-in information, and you'll add the user without a Microsoft account. You'll add their name, you'll enter their password, you'll do the 3 security questions and answers. Once you're done with that, they come up here. You click on the user and then go to Change Account Type, and here you can change whether they are an administrator or standard user. Next, you'll want to log into both of those accounts and get everything set up on those just to make sure that the accounts were created correctly. Once you verify that the accounts are done correctly, you'll get back into your admin user account. Make sure this is your admin account and not the local admin or any other user. So next, what you'll want to do is go into File Explorer, this PC, and then you'll start editing your drives. For example, my Mac drive, I'm going to go into Properties and Sharing. Under Advanced Sharing and Permissions, I have everyone set up correctly, but I don't want the standard user to, and this is the standard user that I created, I don't want them to have any access whatsoever, so I'm going to actually deny them all access. Now verify that you are on the correct user, change their access accordingly, and then apply, and apply again. And then you'll want to go into Security, and then you'll go into Edit. You'll add Standard User again, and then once we have Standard User, we'll again deny everything for this specific user, and then it'll go through everything. Once it's done, we can get out of this. Once we're in the standard user account, we can now go in and go, okay, we want to go to Mac, but access is denied. However, I let them into data so that way they can do what they need to do in data, because I want all users to be able to access data for extra storage, since as you can tell, this is a small hard drive that the operating system is on. So that's how you set up other users on there. It's pretty simple because you're doing it just like you would on a normal Windows 10 PC, whether you're using Home or Pro Edition. Even though we're using this as a server, again, it's the same idea. So you can get as detailed or as vague as you want. If you want to go into your settings and adjust permissions based on authenticated users, or whether they're an administrator or not, or everyone, you can do that. Or if you want to get extremely specific and make it to where individual users have certain access, that will override whatever group they are in. So if you have a user that is an authenticated user or classified in everyone, but you change it to where you give them deny access, that specific user, it doesn't matter if they're in anything else, they still won't have access to that. You can double check that by playing around. I encourage you to play around. Just be careful not to adjust your admin account, because if you lock yourself out of that drive, there's a possibility you may not be able to recover that drive, and you might end up having to rebuild that drive completely, wiping it and losing all data on there. So before you play around too much, make sure your data is backed up and make sure everything is fixable based on how much you want to go, or how brave you are when it comes to playing around. But anyways, that's how you add users. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave those down below and I'll answer them. Don't forget to like and subscribe.